Hello guys, let's roll back the curtains. As of March 1st, 2023, let's see the state or the changes that came into play regarding B1, B2 visitor/business visa. It says here, Abuja and Lagos, effective March 1st, 2023, the US mission will increase visitors' visa validity from 24 months, which is 2 years, to 60 months, which is 5 years, for Nigerians who want to enter the United States temporarily for business and for tourism. The visa validity extension allows Nigerians to use the visa for 60 months to make short trips to the United States for tourism or for business purposes before having to renew their visa. The visa application fee currently at 160 USD will not increase as a result of the increased validity. So what that said, that this meant then was that, they give 2 years multiple visas, which means you can travel to the US multiple times within 2 years, which I was a beneficiary of that. And then it has now, as of 2023 March, been increased to 5 years, which means you can travel in and out of the US for multiple times within 5 years. But each of the time you travel, you will not extend 6 months in the US. And even that 6 months, you are not expected to expend that 6 months per se, or at least they are giving you that time frame, which usually that time frame will be determined when you get to the port of entry in US itself. That means when you get to the immigration, you're about to enter the US, that is when the immigration officer who will decide whether to give you that 6 months or less for you to just enter in and then come out before the end of 6 months. And then when you get back to Nigeria, you can travel again and again and again like that for 5 years. But even that point of entry is usually, it's not certain. You could get to that point of entry despite you have 5 years on your passport, and they could refuse you or reduce your stay if they allow you in for, it could be anything 6 months or less, but usually 6 months. Anyway, so that's what came to play in sorry, hold on. So the next paragraph just explains the reason why US is doing this. It says increasing visa validity is one of several initiatives that there are reasons for doing so anyway. So now we are in 2025 and a new development came up. So let's go visit that new development and see how it affects this 5 years increase, whether it has been cancelled entirely. I'm talking about 2025 July, whether it has been cancelled entirely or otherwise. Stay on. But first and foremost, please and I beg you, please subscribe to my channel. And I'm sorry that usually I don't post regularly, but I promise from now on I will post as regularly as needed. Please subscribe to this channel. Thank you. Okay guys, let's move on. It says that the US Trump administration has slashed the length of stay for Nigerian tourists and business visitors to the United States under a revised visa policy. So now it says, until now, Nigerian passport holders could get a multiple entry visa that will allow them to stay in the US for up to 6 months at a time over the 5 years. That policy took effect, like I said earlier, in March 2023. But the new directive now is that it is no longer 6 months, it's now 3 months visa, and it's only single entry. Oh my God. So what I understand this to mean now is that the 5 years multiple has been cancelled, more like, or demoted to not multiples now, is now single entry and is now 3 months. But I don't want to believe that yet. Let me go further to their website again and check, because there should be clarity. Is it that the 5 years multiple? No, it can't be multiple now. It says 3 months single entry. So, but let's go to their website again and really clarify this, because it's quite confusing. Okay, people who already have 5 years multiple on their passport and they're in Nigeria and they want to travel out, does that mean that? Let me not assume anything. Let's go to the website. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. So guys, we're on their website now, on their page. Let's now go to Visa News, which is where I expect us to see that update. So guys, on their Visa News page, it doesn't record or register anything concerning 2025. So that news of the single entry and slash is not in their archive here. So let's look elsewhere. But I expect it to be here, But don't worry. I expect it to also be included here. But let's get it out. So guys, here we are on this page. It says US. This is their website still. US Visa News. You know this latest slash to 3 months? I expect it to be on this list. That is not here. See, this here, the latest one is June 7th, and we're in July now. Suspension of visa issuance to foreign nationals to protect the United States, whatever their reason. That is the suspension of issuance of visa. That's what let's now click and see what news they have for us. So here it says suspension of visa issuance to foreign nationals. And let's go down. And these are the countries. The Department of State is fully suspending visa issuance to nationals of such countries. Nigeria is not included here. It's quite confusing. It's not included here. And here, can you see? This is June 7th. And on that list I showed you before, the list of latest informations, there is nothing of July on that list. So what is happening there? This is a bit confusing. So guys, my worry is if it is not on this list, US Visa News, then where else? Though I've seen it somewhere, but I expect it to be on this list. So guys, from the searches so far, I can see that their website is not really explaining the recent situation. It's not on the list of their updated information, updated news. So it could be somewhere on that website, but it should be on that list. Since I could not find it on that list, then I went to Google, which Google will give me, something authentic also. So it says here at Google, recent updates to US B1, B2 visa for Nigerian citizens include a shift to single entry visas with a 3-month validity period for most non-immigrant visas. This change is effective immediately, but previously issued visas retain their validity and status. So what this is saying now is that the latest is that it has been slashed. It has been increased to 5 years multiple. So now what this is saying is that it's no longer multiple. It's now single. And even the single has been slashed to 3 months. But it's also saying that those that already have that 5 years multiple on their passport, they can still, they can still go multiple times and with, on their passport. But the latest one is that no multiples. This is what this is meaning. Now it's only single entry and it's 3 months as to multiple of 5 years. So guys, this is sad news. But what I expected their website, because their website should be more authentic than even Google. So what I expected their website to put there on their information list is this news. The latest news on the information update is 7th of June, which has nothing to do with this. But anyway, this is what is the latest, and it's also had gone viral. It's what everybody is saying now. This is what people are, talking about, even though it's not listed on that their news list. But I know it's somewhere on that website because I think I've stumbled into it before. But anyway, this is the latest, which is sad. No more multiple, and now it's 3 months single. This is very extremely strict, guys. Anyway, comment below what is your thought on this. How long do you think this will last? Do you think it will last for a long time? Anyway, our fingers are crossed now. We just hope God will wade into the situation. I know God means well for America just as much as God means well for Nigeria and all other African countries. So, guys, please comment below. What's your take on this? Bye for now. God bless. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.